Hi, everybody. Welcome to Chat and Craft with Lorraine. My name is Lorraine Tierney, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Warner, New Hampshire in the United States. You can find me online at chatandcraftwithlorraine.com. Hi, Martha. Oh, I'm glad you're loving this set. It's so great. Just let me know, Martha, can you hear me okay? It is Saturday night, August 24th. I don't usually go live on a Saturday night, but I was out of town on Thursday and I had some company and when I got back, and so this is my chance to jump on and say hi. Thank you, Martha. My earbuds were doing crazy things, disconnecting and stuff, so I wanted to make sure you could hear me. So we're going to do the winterly treetops. Let me switch my camera over. Let's do this. Okay, we're going to use winterly treetops. And these come with, this set comes with some great dies. So you have a die that cuts out these birds here. And it also, hi Jack, it also cuts out birds from the designer series paper, which is what I did tonight. You have a die for the garland, a die for the pussy willows, a die for this bird, and then a couple of evergreens. And then my favorite die in this set, and I really didn't know what to call this die. Is it a border die? Is it a frame die? Oh, you have a couple more of the leaves and the pussy willow ones, but I love this die. And this die cuts out a frame. And there's wonderful uses for the frame. I showed you a card the other day that used that frame, and after I do the new technique, hi Deb, I'll show you another card that I'm going to make with this frame. But so first I'm going to run this through the stamp and cut and emboss machine. My piece of basic white is 5 1/4 by 4, and you'll see that I don't have the frame centered in there because I don't like when both the top and the bottom, excuse me, are different than the sides. So I'm going to try it this way and see what I think. Hi, Kathy. Happy Saturday night to you as well. It was a gorgeous day in New Hampshire today. Nice and warm and dry and sunny. It was a perfect 10. I took a walk with a friend. It was great. Okay, so here we go. This went through my stamp and cut and emboss machine. And now I'm going to take the frame off. Let's set that stuff aside, get it out of the way. Okay, and I'm going to pull out the center part, and you have to make sure you get these little doodads out. Okay, so we'll use this in a little bit. I have couple more over here on another card. But what we're going to use right now is this. Isn't that crazy? Hi, Margaret. Hi, Melanie. We are going to use that, and we're going to use it on top of a piece of designer series paper that's from the Nests of Winter that goes with this bundle. I call this a birch paper. And I'm going to put this little piece on here, and I'm going to use this as a stencil. I'm going to use my blending brush and fill in some color where these evergreen boughs are. So I'm going to use 2 different colors. I'm going to start with Pool Party. And I'm going to just clean my brush off a little bit. And I chose Pool Party because I cut these 2 birds out of the designer series paper. And he has some Pool Party and some Lost Lagoon in the birds. So that's what I'm going to use here. Lost Lagoon is Pool Party is the lighter color. So I'm also starting with the lighter color. And I want to get some color around the edges as well as in where those die cuts are, where those boughs are. So I'm going to go around like this. And this is Pool Party that I'm starting with. And I'll just keep going around till I get all of these filled in. Okay, now I want to do some more and sponge some Lost Lagoon on there. Hi, Jan. But I don't want these to line up exactly the same. So I'm going to turn it upside down. And you can see they don't line up. You can see the white peeking out. So this is going to be like 2 layers of color. And I'm using the same blending brush because I'm not worried about the Pool Party getting in the Lost Lagoon. It's a lighter color. But I did move this, and I am worried about that. Let's try to get that back where, there we go. So try to hold that in place. You need a third hand. I don't want to tape it down. Just move a little more slowly. Hi, Shelley. Yeah, it is a great way to make a stencil. And you usually just throw the inside of it out or maybe punch a shape out of the center of it. But this way, you can use this for more than one card. I'm going to keep going around and filling in with Lost Lagoon. I really like the Lost Lagoon and the Pool Party with this birch paper. The gray in this birch paper is a gray granite. And it's kind of a bit of a brownish gray, I think. It looks really nice together. Shelley, we've missed you on Tuesday nights. I hope that that t-ball and baseball and stuff are almost over and you'll be able to come back and join us. All right, so let me put this away and then we'll do the big reveal. Hi, Deb. And that's what that looks like. Isn't that so pretty with a couple of layers of green there? I love it. Love it. All right, so now we're going to build this a little bit. I cut this paper. Hold on, I will tell you. I forgot to tell you. I cut it to 3.5 by by 5. And that's exactly the size of the die. So for this one, I cut it exactly to size of the die, 3.5 by 5. Now I'm going to put it on a Lost Lagoon piece of cardstock that is 1/8 of an inch bigger. So whatever 1/8 is. I'm going to try to write this up and have this go out in a blog post tomorrow. So check my blog if you want all the measurements. Hopefully I will get that done. Okay, so that's on the Lost Lagoon. And then we're going to put that on our gray granite. And I'm trying to decide, this card is going to go this way. Trying to decide if I want it to be up at the top with a little bigger border at the bottom, a little bigger border at the top, or if I want it centered. We're going to put these friends on there. I wonder if I should put a little something behind them. Let's see what I have over here already cut out. This is Misty Moonlight, so I don't think this is the right color. But let's see. Do we want something behind the birds to make them pop a little bit more? Oh, I'm so glad you have all the supplies, Melanie. Hi, Sally. Thank you for joining us. I don't know. I'm looking at some things I already have cut. Here's something from the Countryside Corners, I think. What do you think? Do you like the white under there or no white under there? You tell me. I also have Misty Moonlight that could go under there, and I'll show you what the sentiment is going to be. The sentiment, I want to kind of hide the way that branch is just cut off right there. So I was thinking of putting the sentiment there, but I don't know. That might be too high. I was thinking of putting the sentiment on a piece of cherry cobbler because that's what color my berries are. I think I'm going to go this way. I hope when I look up, somebody's going to tell me whether they think I should have something behind the bird. Okay, I think I'm going to put the sentiment up there. Deb says no white. Nothing behind the birds, huh? More like that. All right, you keep telling me, guys, and I'm going to put this, I think I'm going to, oh, I don't know. How do I want to put that? What could we put down here that could fill that in a little bit? No white, but you liked the Misty Moonlight. Deb says cherry cobbler behind the sentiment. Oh, good. I love when you guys, you like the blue behind the birds. I think I like the circle. Okay, we're getting someplace. I'm going to center that. That's what I'm going to do there. Margaret likes the blue. All right. If I can get my glue to work, that would be a good thing. I do have an, okay, there we go. I was going to say, I do have a new one waiting in the wings. Always have a new one ready when you go live, because it's just one of those things. That is not straight. You know me, I got to do my trick over here. I'm on my trimmer. I'm using the corner of my trimmer. Martha says circle. Using the corner of my trimmer to see if I can get this straight, but I got something in the way. Oh my goodness. All right, let's add a little more glue. And let's try this again. Is this 5.5? Wouldn't that be horrible to discover? 4.25? Is it 4.25? Yes, it is. Okay. To discover I put it on the wrong size piece. There we go. Okay, that's good. I am going to use that circle. And I think I will put the circle flat. Now I have some paper stuck to my finger. And pop up the birds. So I need some dimensionals on the body of the birds. Oh boy, I'm only finding my little dimensionals here. Okay, we'll use a bunch of little ones. I have a hard time picking off the little ones with my fingers. I do better with the take your pick tool. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, let's see where else I need. I need one over here. Hopefully that will be on the circle. Okay, let's see how that is. Oh, I want to move it. I want the birds to be centered on that circle. Too high. One more time. Third time's the charm. Bear with me, please. Okay. So now I can see that I could put one of these to get that top off. I use this to stick one under there. There we go. Ah, I've got a paper. I have a paper stuck in there. Come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. We'll glue this down flat, and then we'll take care of popping that sentiment up. So I kind of want it to look like the branch is coming in from the side of the paper. I'm going to put this on the red because somebody said put it on the red. Margaret said that. Thank you, Jan. I'm glad you like it. And then I'm going to take my snips and I'm going to try to copy that little bannery point there. No, I did not do that very well. Not the same angle there. Yeah, see that? I can't see if I do it that way. That's not going to work. Okay, that's going to be good enough. And we're going to put that up top. Sending loads of Christmas cheer. And that sentiment is from, what's that from? Filled with, where'd it go? I thought I had it right here. Filled with cheer, I think. The one with the little melty snowman on it. I think that's what that one is from. Okay. So let's put this on. Hi, Michelle. Yes, it is colorful, isn't it? I hope you think that's a good thing. So there's the front of the card. Whoops, sorry, I'm out of camera view. And let's put a piece of white inside. And maybe let's do just a tiny bit of blending, if I can find my brush. Just a little bit of blending over in this corner. Okay, so I'm just going to do some light blending right here. Just with whatever ink was left on that, just for a little added interest, a little bit of a shadow. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do with the other piece. Okay, there is that card. I'll leave that there. Here is the piece that we cut out and took. I've lost it already. Oh, yes, this is what we took this piece out of. Okay, and we're going to make a card with that right here. So these birds I stamped and colored. I colored the berries with cherry cobbler. I used some gray granite for the branch and some light night of navy for the birds and a little wild wheat for the beaks. So these are the same birds as this one down here, but these were cut out of the paper and these I stamped and colored. And then I stamped the sending thanks and much love. I inked that up with my marker again, just that part, and have sending thanks that we're going to use. So this, today I cut this one. I don't know if this would work. Oh, I think we can do that. I left a little bit bigger border at the bottom so that the white is 5 1/4 by 4. This one I cut a little bit smaller. So let's use this one. And the first thing we're going to do is put it on this paper. In this paper, hi Lorraine, thanks for watching. I love that bird collection too, Nests of Winter. This paper is from the Winter Meadow paper, I believe we had last year, and is still in our catalog. It carried over, and it's a beautiful paper. The blue, this blue and white piece with the trees is one of my favorites. I really like it. So I'm just putting a little glue on the back of this. And I'm going to try to line up the top and the two sides. And you know, I don't have my silicone craft mat down there, so I'll probably stick to my paper if I'm not careful. There we go. And I'm going to leave a little movement, a little height in that. And now we can put this. Let's get that. Make sure that doesn't show. Now we're going to put this on our card base, making sure it opens the right way. So you use both sides of the frame if you do this. This is the more traditional piece that you would think of when you use this big die, but we also use the inside to do that the ink blending. So now I'm going to put these birds here, and on this one I think I will put the sentiment over there. And this is more of a wintry kind of scene. So I wish I could find my, oh, I think I found them, my bigger dimensionals, so that we're not here all day. Did anybody else have a chance to enjoy being outside today in this beautiful weather? I hope you did. All right, let's get these off. Oops, didn't get that one. Okay. put this on. There we go. And now we'll add this. I didn't bring any bling over. I seem to say that a lot. The nests of winter, the bling that goes with that, I can't remember what colors it is. I'm going to tuck that branch right behind there. Let's see. Oh yeah, these are the earth tone shimmer gems. So I'm not loving those colors with this. Let's get something a little more colorful. Let's see what I can find quickly. Let's see. There's some pool party. And I don't remember. I love these matte, ombre matte dots. That has pool party in it too. Michelle says red, clear, and green. Oh, for the, yes, for the other things. And here's some navy. So let's do that. Let's put some navy ones on this. Glitter, my Wink of Stella, Deb. Oh, that's a great idea. Love that. I pulled that. Ah, ah, ah. It just really like exploded on there. Oh my goodness. I don't know where. Wow. It's like I need something cleaner. I'm afraid ink is coming off. Wow. I don't know what happened there. Maybe I gave it too much of a shake or a squeeze. I can even do a little glitter on the tree branch. Maybe like it's cold and a bit icy. Oh, something's wrong with that pen. That pen may need to be retired. Can you see how it's just like, whew, it's running. Running. Okay, let's put a couple of these. Night of Navy. Bling on that. There we go. A little bit of that. And then over here, maybe a little of the light pool party. These little ones that are sliding. Whoops. I think I pulled that one off. There we go. There's another one. Over here. And then one more. Should be using my Take Your Pick tool. There we go. And a couple of things right there. So those are the two cards. Which one do you like better? Do you like the one with the more traditional frame around it? Or do you like the one where we blended the evergreen and the frame around it? I'd love to know what you think. And this is the card that we made with this same set on Monday night in the live. We made this one. And in the Zoom class, I used these papers, the Nests of Winter, and we made this peekaboo card. This is cased from Patty Bennett. We made those, and I used that paper. So let's see. Deb says she likes them. The blended is gorgeous, but they're both very nice. Melanie says she loves the blue, and they're both beautiful. Jackie says she likes the traditional frame card. Michelle says she likes the blended. So I guess there is something for everyone, and it seems a bit split down the middle. So great. I'm so glad there's something that everybody likes. Thank you so much for joining me on this Saturday night. If I can help you make cards at home or get your hands on some supplies, I would love to do that. If you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to be yours. Thank you, Lorraine. I'm glad you think they're nice. Margaret, you don't want to pick. They're both beautiful. Shelley, thank you. You like the stenciled one the most. Great. All right. Have a great rest of your Saturday night, and I hope to be back on Monday night with my next live. Have a good day. Bye-bye.